We're here in Ringaskiddy, County Cork. New drones and audits back to you. And we're outside the Pfizer factory. The makers of the magic pill. Viagra, for those of you who don't know. Now, I'm going to check signage here, guys. Signage is always important. Now, I've tried to contact security. I've tried to contact the company, never mind security, to let them know I'm going to be out, but nobody's answering their phone. For a factory this size, I find it unusual. Now, so I'm going to go into reception, see how I get on here. Main entrance, visitors. I'm a visitor. So I'll go into reception, guys. See if we come across any other problems with me accessing here. So far, no, it's good. So we'll go into reception and see how we get on. How are you? Yeah. Just come in to let you know I'm going to be up on the road here. On the main road there, just taking a few photographs of the place.
For who?
For me, just for me, yeah.
Where?
I'll be outside on the road there.
What part of the road?
Just up by the sign there, literally off your entrance there.
12.
Yeah, I've just came in.
Recording?
Yes.
For what purpose?
Just for my own protection.
What about my privacy?
And your protection.
No, privacy.
I'll switch it off if you wish.
Do you mind?
No problem. Okay, guys, I always offer to turn off if they request it, just to keep on their good side. They can't say I didn't. All you missed was, yeah, fine, whatever. Yeah, fine, whatever. You're flying a drone? Yeah, no. Fine, whatever. Work away. So, okay, probably should have. I just don't want to go down that road, guys. Antagonizing people too much, you know, when, you know, it's going to go against me. Now, look. We'll take a few photographs and we'll fly the drone. Now, look, guys, I'm still, again, as I've previously said to you, that I'm at the practice stage with the drone, sorry. So getting it up onto the website, along with any footage I take, is still at the rehearsal stage. But if anybody is interested by chance in looking at the drone footage, then I can certainly send you a copy, or I'll put it up separately on the website. Right, guys, we'll take a few photographs and see how we have security approaching.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
How are you keeping?
Not too bad, and yourself?
I'm good.
What's happening?
Brian is my name.
Brian, how are you?
What's your name?
I don't give out my name, unfortunately.
Okay. Is that a body camera I've seen?
It is, yeah.
Is it on?
It is.
Okay, why is it on?
Just for everyone's protection.
Everyone's?
Yeah.
Okay, do you mind me asking what you're doing here?
I'm just taking a few photographs, and I'm going to, just of the site in general.
What side?
This side.
What side?
The Pfizer side.
But you're not allowed to use any photography or video equipment?
Not on site, I'm not, no.
No, but you're going to be using it.
I'm not on your site, though.
But you're going to be using a system
over
our site?
Absolutely.
But you're not allowed that?
I don't need your permission.
What time? Yeah, oh, you do?
No, I don't.
You
Absolutely, I don't. I need the aviation authority's permission.
But you have it. Can you show me that you've got it?
I don't need to show you anything.
But you don't have it.
I do, absolutely. I'm a registered user. Fully licensed, fully insured.
And I'm not allowing you to fly this.
Well, I don't need your
object.
permission, so the flight will happen.
It won't happen. Well,
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay,
It will happen.
We have the police on the way, okay?
No problem.
Because there is
I'm glad you called
statutory
them.
instruments in relation to
Drone flights.
Drone flights
Yeah, absolutely
and-
there is.
and everything else.
2023, which
Good
I'm
man.
fully aware of.
good man. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll wait. We'll wait together until they arrive.
Well, look, I'll hold off on the flight
Thanks
just to
very
clear
much. Yeah.
clear everything up. But
Okay.
if
I would appreciate that.
if there's a problem,
Will you
then
cooperate?
absolutely I'll cooperate. That's
Okay.
why I went in, just to make sure, rather than being sneaky behind the bush.
And I appreciate that. Thanks for your cooperation.
I do that on guard advice, who know I'm here all anyway.
You didn't know that you're here already.
Absolutely, yeah.
Did you tell them you were coming too?
I did, yeah.
When?
This morning.
Okay. When did you ring them? And
I rang Carrigaline. I also flew over Striker this morning. I informed the Gardai and Co.
Okay. We have the policy here in that you can't, because there's a big difference.
Absolutely, but that applies inside. It can't apply on a public place.
Yeah, but see, the point you're missing, and I'm going to try and help
Okay.
you understand this.
Right, someone who knows the law, but go on.
Yeah. While you're standing here,
Yeah,
you're at a public place.
yes.
But when you're flying an object into private property,
It's not private property.
It is
the
private.
airspace is not private property.
This is
It's
private.
owned and managed. Do Ryanair request your permit
This-
flyover?
this is
Do
private.
Ryanair request?
I'm talking about flying.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
talking about
What you're
public
talking about
place.
then?
Public place. for
Flying, you said?
I didn't say flying. You
Okay.
put flying in my
Fine,
mouth.
okay. What are we talking about then? I can take pictures of that building
You're
all
going to
day
keep
long.
interrupting my
All right,
conversation.
I'll let you speak.
And I would
No
appreciate
problem.
that very much.
Work away.
Okay?
No problem.
And I am being recorded.
Yes, you are,
So you can
yeah.
check without putting words in my mouth after.
Absolutely.
Is
No
that fair
problem.
enough?
Fair enough. Carry on.
Public place,
Yeah.
private place.
Yes.
Okay?
Absolutely.
We are in control of the safety of that environment.
Yes.
Okay? And a FISA rule
Yes.
is that we cannot, and there is no photography allowed on our site.
Right.
Or no videoing on our site.
On your site,
Of
yeah.
Any description.
I'm not on your site.
But
And
when
neither
you-
will my aircraft be on your site.
But you just said it would be.
I said it would be over in the airspace, which is owned and managed by the Aviation Authority.
But if it's over the FISA site,
It can fly. I flew over Dáil Éireann yesterday. Guinness's, Ring Skiddy this morning.
I don't care.
It doesn't.
anything
Your
about
policies
FISA.
don't apply to me. I'm in a public place.
Oh yes, it does.
The gentleman, the security officer that is there,
Yes.
asked me inside to turn off this.
Yes.
Because that, and I saw
I'm not
this.
worried about that.
No, I'm not.
And I-
Well, you can't be anyway. But inside
Oh,
there,
yes, I can.
You can be worried all day long,
Oh,
but I
yes,
won't
I
turn
can.
it off. Of course, you can be worried, no
Yeah.
problem. But I saw the sign in there,
Mm-hmm.
saying no recording equipment. When he asked me to switch it off, I switched it off.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
And I left the site.
Yeah. That's right.
So there's no issue. I
So
can
in relation
record
to that-
here all day long.
You are not, under any circumstances,
I'll
using
tell you what
video
I'll do.
equipment.
I am. 100% I am.
Well, that's the argument we're
But
having.
I can make you an offer.
I'm not in for plea
All
bargaining.
right, no problem.
I'm not in for plea bargaining.
It's not really about Pfizer. I will gladly donate €1,000 to the charity of Pfizer's Choice if that drone does not fly up there today.
I am not into plea
Right,
bargaining.
okay, you're not
and
interested.
I'm a very, very conscious man about charities, and I appreciate your offer.
Right,
But it's
no
not
problem.
coming down to that.
Okay.
And I'm trying to do this now in a
I'm fully
diplomatic
insured.
way with yourself.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm glad you're here.
And thank you. And I'm glad to be here too. But we have a situation whereby I have a security policy that I cannot allow video,
Which only applies on your site.
but from a drone perspective.
You have no authority over my drone.
I have
You have not.
I have.
Absolutely, you have not.
I have an authority over the
site.
safety of my
Absolutely.
site and the people.
Absolutely,
So-
you do.
At this stage, okay.
Let me give you a scenario. If I fly over there and my drone comes down onto the site,
Yeah.
what happens? Legally, what will happen? And let's say it causes serious damage or hurts one of your employees.
It's within the air navigation, that new statutory instrument there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I don't have to be fully insured, but as I am, I'm covered.
Yeah.
No issue.
Yeah, but I don't want even to be able to think that could even happen.
Well, then you're going down the thing where you
There's
could.
so many people gathered in there.
Absolutely.
That's a risk under the Act, and I feel
It's not
over
a
and
risk
above.
under any.
It is.
It's not a
It
risk
isn't.
under the Drone Act.
It's
Absolutely not.
It's not a. It's
Health and Safety Act maybe, but again, that applies to
it's-
your
it's-
side and only your side.
No, it's
not me.
It's in the ingredients of for people gathered. You read the print.
In
it's
the
there.
on your premises, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm not on your premises.
But you'll be flying it over my premises.
The drone is over. It's not on your premises.
Over is on as far as I'm concerned.
Well, check the law, pal. You don't know the
Listen,
law.
I know that.
You don't know anything, obviously. You're making it very clear to thousands of people that you know nothing about drone law.
I am going to just.
So I will. I said to you, I will wait for the Gardaí. 5 minutes, and then I'm doing my drone flight.
Yeah. That's fine.
I hope you didn't ring 999.
I would do that.
Well, it's happened before at this site.
It didn't happen today.
Absolutely not today. No, I've been to this site numerous occasions.
Okay.
The Gardaí have turned up.
Yep.
I went in and told the security that I'm perfectly entitled to film.
Always welcome.
So it will happen again.
Always welcome.
Unless I get one of the guards who always won't let his, what he's supposed to be doing get in the way of his ego. He won't get me on drone law. He'll ask me to move along, which he can't do unless he suspects that it's going to cause a public order. Alright, that won't apply. But rather than be arrested, I will move on. But when he drives away, I'll come back, and I can play that game all day long.
Yep. What's your position?
No, not my position. My position is the legal position. I've been through numerous companies with this and the courts. I'm just doing my job. That's all I'm doing.
What is your job?
I gather statistics, if it might help, for all sorts of reasons. As you say, entrance to private property or green issues with, say it for me, the solar panels on the roof, which some companies have, or EV chargers, which I can see from the air. And I pass them on to third parties who print the statistics without mentioning any company names.
Well, why don't you write into us, or why don't you write into us and we'll give you the facts?
Because when I write into companies like yourselves, I either get completely ignored or I'll get, no, that's not going to happen. So I just have to turn up, and on Garda advice I went in, and that's what I like to do. I'd rather you know about me being here than not. I needn't have said anything and stood over there and flew my drone. Nobody would have been any the wiser, but I don't.
Nobody would have been the wiser.
You wouldn't, not in the slightest. You might have spotted me, but that would cause a bigger issue than me coming in advance, which is 9 times out of 10 it causes the same issue anyway. But I'm covered because the Gardaí asked me to do this, and I've done it, so I'm covered from that point of view.
Did you get the name of the guard that told you?
I didn't actually.
Yeah. That was my telephone conversation to Carrigaline this morning.
This morning, yeah.
Come on.
I'm not here, Brian, to cause anyone any problems.
Thank you. And I'm not here to cause anyone any problems.
And if it makes you feel happier that I wait for the Gardaí, then I will. But
and you have said you would, and
to a limit, I will.
Because
9 times out of 10 they don't turn up.
Yeah.
But we'll give them 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Made Brian here from Pfizer an offer to go directly above the tree, which you probably can see, and fly no closer to the premises than that, which keeps me in public. It eliminates Brian's worry about staff safety, but now he has brought up concerns around the Pfizer, how would I put it, image protection of their brand, that kind of thing. So the camera wasn't on, guys, so I've said that to you in front of Brian here. If he has an issue with that, he can say or not say, that's his choice, but I'm going to just say that I've done my best to eliminate Pfizer concerns, but unfortunately to no avail. So at this point I've been informed that the gardai have been called and they're on their way. We're going to give them another 5 minutes to see what happens. Is it in-house security you have here? Yeah. Does that road ever get quiet?
Nope.
And I would imagine it's all, port traffic.
There's a lot of things down there.
Yeah.
College, a lot of other industries down there. There's naval base down there.
Yeah.
It's a busy peninsula.
Yeah. I used to work in the area all right long time ago, but not as busy then. Right, it's going to take me 5 minutes to set up anyway, so I'm going to go over there and start setting up. I'll hold off as long as I can.
Let's set up here.
It's very thoughtful of you, yeah.
No problem.
Do you mind?
So ready going over there for?
Well, as I said, the offer I made was, but I'll set up here, if that's all right with you then.
Always. You had your level of training now in relation to...
All done, yeah. Don't actually even need a license for it.
I don't, yeah.
Except for one reason. That doesn't have to be legally registered. It's too small a drone.
Yeah, but not registered. But license to fly it.
License isn't necessary unless you have a camera fitted, which there is.
Yeah, so that brings it into...
So it applies to me,
yeah.
But I don't even have to register, but I have done.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be registered unless it's a bigger drone. Where's my phone?
Don't turn it on now.
What's that?
Don't be turning it on.
Now, ready to fly. I'll give them 5 minutes.
But you're not flying this?
Well, as I said, that's why, Brian, that would be a very serious breach of the law.
I've asked you...
I'm telling you now, if you go any further with that, that's a serious threat. That's a serious threat now. I've withdrawn all my offer of cooperation because of the threat. Guys, he's threatening to stand on my drone in a public place. That is in breach of the 1988 Transport and Aviation Act. Okay? I am flying a drone here. If you do not take your foot away, I will physically remove you, or I will call the guards. 999.
Take away my foot and you won't fly the zone.
No, I will fly the drone in 5 minutes. I said that 15, 20 minutes ago. You gave me bullshit about the guards coming. Right, they're obviously on another call or whatever. I'm not going to call his judgment into question.
So I'm asking you to wait.
I offered to wait, and I'm waiting too long. Now, because you did that, I'm not listening to you anymore. So that will fly in precisely 3 minutes. You like it or lump it. All offers of cooperation are withdrawn. You know, dealing with people who haven't a clue about drone law, I'm quite prepared to be, you know, a compromiser twice. But when you do that, that's over the mark. If you pardon the pun, stepping over the mark.
You're too close to the entrance of Dutch.
I'm not. I offered to go over there, and that offer stands. But you said I was okay here, so I have full permission from you. You did. Oh, now you're talking about lying. I said you were giving me permission to stand here. Right. I am not dealing with you anymore, Brian. That is now flying. 100%. That's flying. Get your foot off my drone now.
You're not flying it over this.
You have just stood on my drone, and that's caused damage.
That's caused damage.
You have.
I haven't stood.
Absolutely 100%.
My foot is over it.
I saw you stand and I heard it.
My foot.
And if he's a decent gentleman, he'd have heard, or deaf, one or the other. Hello, could I have the gardai, please? Yes, I'm in Ringaskiddy. Thank you. Now, ready to fly. I'll give them 5 minutes.
But you're not flying this?
Well, as I said, that's why, Brian, that would be a very serious breach of the law.
I've asked you.
I'm telling you now, if you go any further with that, that's a serious threat. That's a serious threat now. I've withdrawn all my offer of cooperation because of the threat. Guys, he's threatening to stand on my drone in a public place. That is in breach of the 1988 Transport and Aviation Act. Okay? I am flying a drone here. If you do not take your foot away, I will physically remove you, or I will call the guards. 999.
Take away my foot and you won't fly the zone.
No, I will fly the drone in 5 minutes. I said that 15, 20 minutes ago. You gave me bullshit about the guards coming. Right, they're obviously on another call or whatever. I'm not going to call his judgment into question.
So I'm asking you to wait.
I offered to wait, and I'm waiting too long. Now, because you did that, I'm not listening to you anymore. So that will fly in precisely 3 minutes. You like it or lump it. All offers of cooperation are withdrawn. You know, dealing with people who haven't a clue about drone law, I'm quite prepared to be, you know, a compromiser twice. But when you do that, that's over the mark. If you pardon the pun, stepping over the mark.
You're too close to the entrance of Dutch.
I'm not. I offered to go over there, and that offer stands. But you said I was okay here, so I have full permission from you. You did. Oh, now you're talking about lying. I said you were giving me permission to stand here. Right. I am not dealing with you anymore, Brian. That is now flying. 100%. That's flying. Get your foot off my drone now.
You're not flying it over this.
You have just stood on my drone, and that's caused damage.
That's caused damage.
You have.
I haven't stood.
Absolutely 100%.
My foot is over it.
I saw you stand and I heard it.
My foot.
And if he's a decent gentleman, he'd have heard, or deaf, one or the other. Hello, could I have the gardai, please? Yes, I'm in Ringaskiddy. A gentleman from the company has placed his foot on my drone, likely to cause damage. I've offered to be cooperative with him in terms of the drone flights, which I've contacted Gardai about in advance. He has stood on my drone now and he's preventing me from flying my drone. That's an assault as far as I'm concerned, and I would like Gardai to attend immediately.
Tell him Garrett's a call.
Brian McSweeney is the gentleman's name.
Tell him there's a call in already.
Yeah. No. Thank you very much. that my information you're writing down, Brian?
No.
Okay, can I see?
No.
Right, well then I'll be reporting you to the data protection people as well. Yeah, damage. So much for cooperation.
How much for?
So much for cooperation. No one ever mentioned anywhere getting physical until you did that. And you will pay the penalty, believe me. Like the other security guard at Pfizer did last year. Step away from the drone, please.
Public place.
Yeah, but you have to be 2 meters from me.
What's that?
That's the law. If you want to check it, you're an expert in all other areas of the law, Mr. McSweeney.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. No, you didn't say you were an expert, but you gave me 4 laws that are complete and utter bullshit. Yeah?
That's what you think?
Pull all your faces you want. It's all on here, like you said. Right? If they're not here in 3 minutes, that drone is going up. 100%.
You're only creating another situation.
You're the one who created by damaging my drone.
The guards, why aren't you waiting?
What?
You've called the guards. Why
Yeah,
aren't
an
you waiting?
emergency call. A genuine one, not a bullshit like one like he called.
Why aren't you waiting?
Why am I waiting? Because I'm not breaking any laws.
Yeah, but I'm disputing.
Now, what'll it tell you?
I'm disputing that.
What'll it tell you?
I'm disputing that.
Well,
I'm
you're
asking
wrong. Trust someone who knows. I've been trained. I don't waste money on training not to know the law of what I'm doing. You think I'm going to turn up here
You're not
against
flying
all
a drone
laws?
over a
Tell me the
terrorist
law I'm
where
breaching.
people are gathered in case of injury.
Wrong. I can fly over people all day long.
Well, I'm not.
If they're not a crowd, then
I'm not accepting it. And I'm
You're
standing.
wrong.
And I'm standing. If okay, fine.
yeah. Well, as I said, that's not
We'll
going
wait
to
for
prevent me. I'm not waiting for anybody.
People to know the law,
Yeah, no, they don't. That's the problem. They don't know drone law.
don't they?
No, absolutely 100%.
Okay.
Talk to the judge in Middleton who cleared me this morning. That's why I'm here, making a point. So I'm going over there now to fly my drone. See you in court.
I'll be going with that.
No problems. As you said, as long as you keep your distance. Because now, yeah, exactly. Didn't think so. Right, guys, you saw that. He has caused damage to my drone. A 999 call has been made. He has caused damage to my drone, but not sufficient damage to prevent it from flying. You know the bit where you said I wasn't going to be flying my drone? What happened to that, yeah? Very curious. Look, Brian, I appreciate your offers and your help, but I'm out of here. I'll speak to the Gardai myself. Just in future, when you have no knowledge of the law, don't try and dictate. Obviously, there was no arrest. They didn't even bother turning up. Why is that, I wonder? Because I told them in advance.
Policy, there must be something else.
You know, yeah, the fact that I told you I had already called them. Yeah. No, but you know what happened?
What is it?
Yeah, I proved everything to you that I'm right. I told you I contacted the Gardai. That's why they haven't bothered their arse turning. Yeah. Now I'm going to take my photographs, right, of everything you were worried about.
I'm not worried about nothing.
Well, you said that's not what you said 5 minutes ago.
I'm not worried about you at all.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So go back to your little fucking pen pushing job and let me take my photographs. Enforce mythical laws and failed miserably because after a 999 call, nobody has turned up. This gentleman here, Mr. Brian. Sorry? Can't hear you, you're speaking away from me. You're being very rude. He was cooperative initially, but stood on my drone causing damage to it. Fully recorded now. And I'll proceed now and take my photographs of Pfizer and all their image protection. What a load of bullshit. Can I have your PSA number, please?
I gave it to the last time you were here, remember?
Yeah, well, again, you've been, as I said to yourself, you were very professional. Thank you. At least somebody knows the law around here. We'll film the walk of shame, guys. Going down here. Yeah.
Private property, no?
Absolutely, I am.
Yeah, we're going
publicly
to move
accessible.
Off. Move off.
No.
You've no right to be in here.
I have every right to be in here.
You have no right to be in
Ask
here.
me to leave.
Please leave the site.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No problem. See, another aspect of law you didn't know, didn't you?
Thanks very much. Have a good day.
Yeah. You too. Bye now. Walk of shame, lads. Walk of shame. Goodbye. No further information needed. I love my job. Bye bye, lads. Slán. Back to work. Back to work. You're the most professional man in there. Right guys, point proved I think. Another one done. 999 call and they didn't call. Say no more.